scenery today, isn't there? Alright, so today we've got a new video, another review on yet another BMW. Having said I'm not a massive fan of BMWs, here I'm doing another one. It's a new 18 plate BMW M4 Competition. Okay, so already just looking at the car, you can see it's not the cleanest car in the world. Now the owner, I know, he doesn't just park the car up in winter. It doesn't just get brought out as a weekend car. This car is dailied. This car is used. Winter, spring, summer, anything, doesn't matter. This car does get used. Let's have a quick look at it. As you can see, unbelievably aggressive front end. It's got the CS carbon lip, OEM carbon lip. So the normal M4s don't come with this, the competition don't come with this, that's the CS lip. Finishes off the front end really well. I can see everybody cringing. Look at me creasing my Air Forces like I don't care. Alright, so moving on to this. People just don't care. I'm trying to film a video here. Alright, so coming across to the wheels now. They are the competition pack 20-inch alloys in black smoked lacquer. Alright, so the Michelin Super Sport tyres, but as the owner likes to say, the Mishimoto ZX tyres. Some people will get that reference, some people won't. Got the M4 badging on the grille. It's got the M4 aggressive wing mirrors here. All the M Sport cars have them, they're really cool. Drill discs as well, obviously for cooling. Like I said, the car isn't the cleanest. It gets used. It's got the carbon CS lip, which doesn't come on the competition packs. This is something that the owners spec'd out as well. The diffuser, it doesn't come on the competition. It's part of the... Just say we've got all the carbon CS bits, yeah. The diffuser, the CS diffuser, and the M Performance diffuser are the same. Right, okay. M Performance diffuser. Alright, safe.
Alright, he said it for you anyway, it's done.
Alright, safe. We can put that in anyway, innit? So it's in San Marino blue, and it gets treated, it gets looked after at Two Rouge Cruise Customs. It's had a full ceramic coating on the car, so when it's cleaned it looks absolutely beautiful. When the sun's out, the colour pops really well. It's a BMW individual colour, I'm fairly certain. Owner's nodding at me there. Now this colour you don't really see in a lot of M4s. It is a rarer colour, so that adds quite a bit of value to the car. Right next to me here you can see the carbon fibre roof. Honestly, the carbon on this car looks beautiful. Obviously that's to keep the weight down. That's what BMW say, but I just think it's just there for looks. I mean, it's a very flashy car, it's a very showy car. Alright guys, so we're inside the car now. It's really nice. It's really nice in here. I know I said in the last video I'm not a massive fan of BMW interiors, but going from that E60, no offense, unnamed, going from that E60 to this, obviously this is a lot newer. It being a competition, and it's got some CS bits like the front lip, the rear spoiler. It's got a lot of carbon on the inside. Honestly, it finishes off the interior really well. Then any of the plastics that aren't carbon, it's got some piano black trims in there as well. You've got your iDrive, your infotainment screen and everything. Honestly, it looks really nice. So when you're out to buy an M4, you can get a couple of options. You can get it in a hardtop convertible, or you can get it like this, the coupe. The coupe comes with a carbon roof, finishes off the car really well, especially with the spoiler on the lip. Everything going carbon, works fantastic. Even if you see M4s out on the road, you won't see one that looks quite like this. So talking about the different options and stuff like that you can get in these, I'm not too clued up on my newer shape BMWs, E60s, E92s and stuff like that. I'm your guy. It's got a really, really nice leather. I'm not too sure what it is. Mr. RAZAR Ghul here doesn't want to be on camera, but you want to tell us a little bit about the leather?
You get a few different options with the leather. Really soft. You might think, you know, white leather is going to get dirty. Maybe if you've got some cheap jeans, it might get blue if the dye's kind of wearing off. But you know, some quality jeans, the seats aren't going to get blue. You maintain, you look after them just as you would the exterior. You know, you're going to be fine with it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to buy an M4, don't be buying any cheap jeans where the colour's going to run.
Yeah, strictly tracksuit bottoms.
Tracksuit bottoms only, joggers for life, roadmen, all of that. We'll talk a little bit about the performance now. As I turn down my heated seat, another fantastic optional extra there. It comes with a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. It's an inline 6-cylinder engine. It is a 3-litre twin turbo. They come with 444 brake horsepower. Obviously, because this is the competition, it comes with more power than just the standard. It comes with 500 newton meters of torque, or 405 foot-pound of torque, whichever way you want to say it. The car, honestly, you know what? It's actually quite comfortable. To be fair, it's quite a comfortable car. You could use this every day. He's getting average 25.7 mpg. If he puts his foot down, I'm guessing he's not going to get anywhere near that. Like I said in the last video, M-Power life just means living at a petrol station. Alright, so we're just pulling on to a little bit of a stretch now. Windows are closed and everything, don't want to hear any draft. Right, let's see what it's like. Yeah, what I'm putting in Sport Plus, he's putting his foot down now. Flipping heck. Oi, 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 oi. Alright. I don't know how that came across on camera. Obviously it's not as loud as like the M5, but wow, the car moves. the car, even Ully.
I'm a bit gobsmacked.
Even Ully was a bit shocked by that then. Alright.
No, that went proper, man. We'll have to do that again.
Alright, so we're just pulling up to a little bit of stretch. Mr. RAZAR Ghul's put it in Sports Plus mode. Exhaust valves are open and everything. Oh, I'm going to have to beep that bit out there. The car slips. Obviously, the road's pretty damp at the moment. It just slipped out like that. The car just slips out. It caught Mr. RAZAR Media by surprise then. The roads are a little bit damp, so it's nowhere near like the conditions were on the M5 video. But rear-wheel drive, M-powered cars slip for fun. So we're just going around the bed now. It's a quick car. Flipping heck, alright, this pushes you back in your seat. And it sounds beautiful, honestly. This inline 6 twin turbo sounds absolutely beautiful. Coming up to another bit of a stretch now. The roads are slippy. Yeah, the roads are slippy, but once it grips, it just shoots off. He's got a lot of legroom back there.
A lot of legroom. And luckily I'm not sat behind you. It's flipping there.
Nobody has legroom behind me. Obviously, he said in the last video, I am 6'4", I am a moving mountain. I'm joking.
We're keeping that here.
Oh, it slips a lot. So just before we crack on with the rest of the video, just gonna hit up a petrol station. So this is actually my first time filming in a very public area with people looking at me thinking, what the heck's going on? It's working wonders for my confidence, this. So, like I said, M-Power cars living a life in petrol stations, and they're recommended to have V-Power in it. So a quick little test this actually. So he's actually just full tanked it with V-Power now. 135 a litre. There was only 21, 22 miles of fuel left in it. This is actually a good test. So to full tank it, it came to £71.88. There was literally only 20 miles of fuel left in it, which is, if you own a BMW, that equates to 5 miles of fuel left in it. Wow, it is so cold. It is so cold. Oh my god, I'm freezing. But yeah, you know, M Sport living. Oh, you know, stand back from. Oh god, Insta-worthy picture right here. Insta-worthy picture right there. Okay, so after that little pit stop at a petrol station, which I think Mr. RAZAR Ghul spends a lot of time at. I can't call him that actually. He's just decided to change his name to Mr. Henry Ducard, I think.
I am merely Ducard, but I represent RAZAR Ghul, a man greatly feared by the criminal underworld. A man that can offer you a pardon.
Alright, there you go. There you go, that's who we're sat with now. Alright, there you go. Bro, oi. It sounds very naughty. It sounds very, very, very naughty. But yes, let me open the window a little bit. Do you want to do that one more time? Making good use of the V-Power fuel he's just put in. But yeah, honestly, like I say, I'm not a massive BMW fan. I think if I had the option, maybe I would get something else. But you cannot knock the fact that this can be used every day. It's not bad on fuel. It's really comfortable, whether you're putting your foot down, whether you're just cruising. It's just really nice on the inside.
To manipulate the fear in others, you must.
Right, there you go, man. Mr. Henry Ducard's on it today. Mr. Henry Ducard's on it today. The seats are quite well bolstered. They're actually really comfortable. They're really good looking seats, these. But the M4 badge lights up on the seat. What's it like in the back of it? Tell me all about it.
Really spacious, and I'm not just saying that just to sound weird and cheesy. It's got a lot of space.
It looks unbelievably angry, I'd say as well. It's very proper angry looking front end.
Your anger gives you great power, but if you let it, it will destroy you, like it almost did me.
It's so wise.
Yeah, honestly, he's unbelievably wise.
Yeah, I've got a few gems, a few jewels of knowledge.
That is how you measure knowledge. To quote myself from the last video, it's a flipping heck, man, it slips as well. It's an experience being in a car like this. So I just want to say shout out Mr. Henry Ducard here for letting me be a part of this. Shout out RAZAR Media. So as you can see, if you're a keen-eyed viewer, I've now jumped into the driver's seat. When you're in the passenger seat, it feels like a normal car. It feels like something you could use every day. Now, going from cars that I've driven personally, so whether it's just been like a 330D or 530D or even the M5, you feel like you're just in a normal car, yeah, which is what I felt like when I was in the passenger seat of this. Jumping in it, you've got the weighted steering, you've got the heads-up display, you've got, honestly, the responsiveness of the steering wheel is absolutely insane. You can feel the road, you can feel the tarmac, which I didn't expect. I just thought it would be just like an M Sport, and then like an M Sport car rather than what it is, an M4 Competition. Honestly, you're almost constantly reminded that it's a rear-wheel drive beast is what it is. The throttle of response is good. Honestly, the steering is absolutely fantastic. Never thought I'd say that about a German car, to be completely honest with you. It's weighted, but you can still feel exactly what you're doing. It's responsive. The brakes work, which is what you'd want in a car with 444 brake horsepower. The dials, you know, they've come I'm not going to say they've come a long way from the standard BMW stuff, because it's still standard BMW. I'm putting it into M2 mode, so heads-up displays changed. I can see the speed, I can see the revs, I can see what gear I'm in. It goes into manual as well. Hitting these twisties, now the roads are damp, it is icy, it's like -1 degrees here, yeah. Being in a rear-wheel drive BMW, it is scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's scary.
To conquer fear, you must become fear.
Alright, there you go. I think that's the cue to become free. Flipping egg. Okay, right. Immediately, yeah, compare this to the M5. I know the M5 is an old car, completely different kind of car, but this is absolutely brutal. This car is an absolute animal. Flipping heck. This car, I feel like the best way to describe it is, it reminds me of Beast from X-Men, not just because it's blue, but you know that helps as well. Because it can be civilized, it can be smart, you can take it to business meetings, you can do things like that. But at the push of a button, or in Beast's case, whenever he wants, it just turns into an absolute animal.
People listen to the words I say, but if you don't believe, I've been waiting for a message, but I know your pride too well, and that's not just
Okay guys, it's been must have been about a day and a half now. I was supposed to go and review a C43 AMG. A guy called Ted asked me to record his RS4 and I said no. I said I didn't want to do it. I've woken up and I think I'm in a car boot. I don't know what happened.